Take a deep breath in through your nose, maybe get tall in the spine. And then exhale, imagine just hinging at your hips, your waist, and forward fold, touch your toes.
Are we standing up?
I just stood up so you guys can see. If you want to stand up, you can. I'm going to be 100% honest, I don't want to push anybody outside of their range. I'm trying to respect your range of motion, but I also, if it's a chair class, it's a chair class.
No, it's not
No,
a chair
it's not a chair class.
Oh, it's not a chair class? Oh, there's just chairs. Okay,
Well, you do chairs
for
for
weight
lessons
for the weights
okay.
on Monday. And then we do some
I
stuff
prefer
for
scales.
You guys are up today. Okay, if I do anything too crazy, just tell me no. Tell me that you're not messing with it. But we'll start sitting, and we'll even do some stretches with the stairs today. But same thing, take a deep inhale in. On the exhale, forward fold at your hips, touch your toes. Imagine your spine. I like to think about anatomy sometimes when I move a lot. So imagine your spine opening and your head just getting heavy. And then we're going to stay down here with the top of our head pointed towards that space in between our feet. Even if you can't reach it, just imagine your head getting super heavy. Opening up your spine, your shoulders are also getting heavy. And take 3, just like the deep breaths we started off at the beginning of class today. Take 3 really deep breaths today. How's everybody feeling? Good? Okay, this is gonna get a little funky. If this is a lot on your head and your heart, and just listen to your body, you can pull out of it, just come back to standing. We're gonna stay low. Keep your left hand towards the floor. Right hand is gonna reach up towards the ceiling. And see if you can look at that right hand. If it's not in your practice, you can keep your head down. If it is in your practice, see if you can look at that right thumb. So it's a deep forward fold with a nice twist. I like the twist because it gives our internal organs a good little squeeze. It's really good in the morning time, stimulates our digestive system, our liver, our lungs. I think that was about 3 breaths. So now we can take our right hand and bring that back down, let it just fall heavy. And then keep the right hand towards the ground. This time, left hand goes up towards the ceiling. Maybe touch the light, touch the fan. If it's in your practice, look up at that left thumb. And no matter what your shape looks like today, just breathe. Try to do 3 deep breaths on each side.
It's a long time to leave us down.
Yeah, if this is too much and you feel that, like sometimes you feel too much pressure on your heart, you can just pull up. You can come to standing. Always listen to your body. I have not been the age that a lot of you guys are, so I don't want to push you guys too hard. But if I'm not in alignment, just let me know.
We shouldn't stay down.
Don't do that? Okay, let's come back up. Real slow, like when we do peanut butter, slow. Slow, start stacking your spine. Real slow, kind of bring your hips forward. Take a minute, stack head over heart over pelvis, align in the neck, get tall. And bring the shoulder blades first up and down. Is everybody okay? Yes, good?
Yes.
Okay. I need feedback, just let y'all know. Okay, shoulders up and shoulders down. Shoulders up, shoulders down. And then for balance, if you need it, everyone step to the left side of the chair. So outside the chair is on my left, I'm to the right of the chair. And we're gonna start, you can lean on the chair if you need it. If you don't need it, I would suggest maybe trying without the chair, but just move really slow and see how your body's feeling. We're just gonna reach over, so let this left shoulder, first let's stand up straight, head over heart over pelvis. Take a minute, shoulders go towards the ears, and then this just let them fall back down your spine. Then reach on the left side, see if you can touch the chair. Maybe you even drop this left shoulder, maybe touch the chair here, maybe touch the chair here. Either way, you're opening up on this right side. I would suggest people take maybe like an inch outside of their comfort zone, so it shouldn't be too much of a painful stretch, but it is, I call it like a nice juicy stretch in the right. So if you feel this, if you don't feel it, it just changes the stretch where you step this right leg in or out. Maybe you just try it. Okay, my body likes it better here. My body likes it better here. We're just gonna breathe here for 3. Hopefully getting that nice juicy stretch on the right side body. On the next inhale, shoot that right arm up to the sky. And just like before, look at that.
You say right arm?
Yes, ma'am. Right arm goes up, left arm is either leaning on the chair, maybe using it for support, maybe you're reaching down, maybe just kind of keeping it suspended. But the right arm is to the sky. You're on the left side of the chair.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, it doesn't really.
It does, just because I want everyone to be, yoga's about unity, so I want everyone to kind of be in some type of similar stretch. And then open on the right. And then after that 3rd breath, just take a big circle, bring that right arm down, and then again, stack strong on the spine. Take a minute to move here. And let's do the same, everyone can get on the opposite side of the chair. So now I'm on the right side of the chair, and we're gonna do the same thing. Take a deep breath in before we even move. Take a minute and think about your imagining a stack tall in the spine. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale. Bring the right hand to the chair, and you can bring it to the seat part, or maybe the back part. Maybe it just floats. Take a breath here. Find what you need. Maybe you step that left leg out just a little bit. Maybe not, maybe it stays in. Listen to your body. And find really your juicy stretch this time on the left side. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, let it go. On the next inhale, bring the left arm up to the ceiling. And if it's in your practice, maybe you look at that left thumb. Maybe not. And take 3 really deep breaths here. And then slowly circle the left arm over, slow. And then stack the spine, slow. And then once you're here, take a second, stack your spine. I like to kind of take my hips, bring them forward, sit my belly button on top, stack my spine real tall, and then kind of wear my head. So instead of dropping here or here, sometimes we stay a little like this. So you get tall. Let's inhale, hands up and over. And then exhale, you don't have to fold all the way, just let the hands drop a little bit towards your knees. And we're doing another twist. Everybody doing okay? Yeah, a little different. We can take our left hand and just bring it to the outside of this right leg. So just a gentle forward fold, a gentle twist. And this one we're only gonna stay for 2 inhales and 2 exhales. So we're twisted over to the right, and just take an inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Another deep inhale together. Another deep exhale together. And then just transition through the center. Find your adjustment. Sometimes I like to wiggle my toes just to keep my weight in my heels. This is all optional. Then I'm gonna do the same thing on the left side. So let's bring our right hand over to our left knee, still keeping a little bend in our knees and the spine. Just maybe on the left side. And we'll do 2 inhales here. Another inhale and exhale. And then come back center. Let's move very slowly. My weight is in my feet. I'm gonna bring a little gentle bend into my knees, and then I'm gonna sit gonna push my hips forward, and then just come to standing really, really slow. Slow down the motion. So my knees are still bent. I'm taking a second, stacking head over heart over pelvis. Let's take a deep inhale here. Lift the hands up. And exhale, bring it down to your heart. Now from here, we can just stand up, so kind of straighten out the knees. And let's bring our right hand this time to our right hip. Our left leg is gonna actually step out this time. If you need the chair for balance, this is an excellent time to use the chair. If not, no worries, but right hand, right hip. And this time, bring some space in between your feet. I like to, my hips are here, I like to take my feet just on the outside of my hips. Right hand is on the right hip, or maybe it's on a chair for balance. But this time we're gonna bring just a gentle bend into the right knee. So I'm on the left side of the chair, and I'm on the left side of the chair. My right leg is close to the chair. Either I'm holding here, I'm holding to my hip. And then same type of stretch that we've been doing, I'm gonna inhale the left hand up and over. Is this okay? Is it too much? I'm sorry.
Just do one side.
I just want to know. I could change up the flow if it's, too much or too little. Just breathe here. So the left leg opening the space gives us a different type of stretch. We went from being here to kind of opening our back. And then take a big circle. This time you're gonna take that left hand and come down towards that right knee. Big circle. Big, 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 big circle. And then through the center, I'm gonna straighten out that right leg and then come back up. Is it okay? Good. And same thing on the opposite side. Bring your left hand, switch sides of the chair. And then now I'm gonna bring my left hand to my left hip. Maybe I grab the chair for support. This time, let's take a minute and open the space between our hips, or between our feet. I take my feet a little bit wider than the hips. Take a deep breath here. And then slowly bring a gentle bend into the left knee. You can use the chair support if you need it. Take a deep inhale, the right hand goes up and over. Hopefully finding a nice stretch in the side body, but this time it's a little bit more in our back. And just like everything else, we're gonna breathe here for 3. And then after that 3rd breath, take that right arm, big circle down to the left side. When you get through the center, you can straighten out that knee and slowly bring it back up to standing. Take a minute and take this left arm up to join. And now that we're here, same thing that we've been doing all practice, take a second and find your alignment. So even here, take your head over your heart, heart over pelvis. Imagine just getting an inch taller in the spine, reaching the fingertips up towards the fan, and then just slowly, slowly drop the hands. And this just let your head go down with it. So not your whole body, just open up the back of your neck, the back of your spine. We're gonna do some neck circles. So your nose, your eyes, your head is heavy, looking towards the ground. And this time take your ear to the left shoulder. Opening up in the right side of the neck. Slowly roll it back. Take a second and pull your shoulders away from your head so you're taking a stretch with your head and not your shoulders. And then maybe on the right side. Right ear goes to the right shoulder. Slowly roll down and forward. And then stack your head back up and just wiggle it out in the neck, the shoulders, and back in the spine. And wiggle out the shoulders. Sometimes I like to move my feet. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. Find your stance. I like to bring a bend into the knee, tall in the spine like everything else. Take a deep inhale, and then this time meet me on the right side. Right ear goes to the right shoulder. And slowly send the chin up to the sky. Your head goes back, keep the shoulders away from the ears. And then let your head fall heavy to the right, open up on the right side of the neck. And then slowly come forward, let your head be heavy. And then slowly, one more time, stack head over heart, heart over pelvis. And then just fill it out here. I like to take my head from side to side, up and down. Maybe some really, like you're saying no, but you're really dramatic in your no. Maybe you're really dramatic in your yes. Maybe you kind of go across. Just bring some motion into your neck. And if you want to grab the weights, you can. If you want to sit down, you can. We're doing the same type of motion we did if you were here on Thursday. A lot of open and close. We'll go from head to shoulders. So we can take a second and touch each side of the wall. Get really long here. Imagine someone's really stretching here. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale. Imagine you have a pencil back behind your shoulder blade. So I'm going to inhale. And then exhale like I'm holding a pencil back here. My shoulders open. Open your wings. And then exhale and close. Come back to normal. Another deep inhale. Open. Someone stretching your fingers. Pinch that pencil in your shoulder blades. And then close. Once more. Inhale. And exhale. Come down. And then just begin wiggle, 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 wiggle. Open the arms back up, and just like we did before, we're gonna reach our left hand towards our right knee. So it's a different type of stretch. And just breathe. Yeah, you're welcome to sit. You can do the same stretch seated if you like. I'm gonna show the seated demonstration. Hands go up and over, my feet are here. Same thing, I just reach over towards my right. Take 3 deep breaths here. Slowly sit up. If you're standing, you can do the same thing. Stand up. Deep inhale. And then exhale over to the left. And then if you're seated, same thing. And then you can too much? No. And just breathe here for 3. If you did grab the weights, you can come back center to the T and go ahead and put them down. And then again, we're gonna do some more shoulders open and close. We did a lot of back shoulders this time. We're gonna give ourselves a hug and come forward with the shoulders. So go from the T, deep inhale, and then exhale. Give yourself a really good hug. Think about your shoulders hugging each other. And when your shoulders don't have any more range of motion, then your elbows come in. And then maybe touch, maybe not. Either way, just hold yourself here for 3. And then slowly take a minute and recognize my left arm is on top, maybe it's your right arm, but recognize which hand is on top, we're gonna switch. So just open very slowly, stretch your fingertips, they're gonna touch the walls. And then switch arms, same thing, give yourself a hug. Think about shoulders coming in, shoulders can't touch, maybe my elbows can come in. And then once you get a good wrap, maybe you reach towards your back and shoulder blades. Give yourself a nice hug here. Slowly open, like moving real slow. Open your shoulders, slow, open the elbows. Slow, fingertips are gonna touch the walls. Do another hug here. Switch arms. So this time, if you follow me, left goes on top. If not, just do the opposite. Give yourself a nice hug. And once you're here, you can bring your shoulders down. So I went from giving myself a hug up to giving myself a hug down. And then I'm going to drop my head in towards my arms. You can do this seated too. Give yourself a hug. And then just let your head fall towards your heart, towards your arms. Getting a nice juicy stretch in the back of the neck. And we're just going to breathe here for 3. And then slowly, slowly unwind. Once more, touch the walls, and then switch arms. Give yourself a nice hug. Take a deep Exhale, drop the shoulders, drop your head in toward your arms, in toward your chest. 3 inhales and 3 really slow exhales here. Slowly open. This time we're just going to isolate one arm. So let's just start with the left arm. Your left arm, imagine bringing your left shoulder. Imagine if I could bring my left shoulder all the way across. Bring my left elbow in. And then just grab onto that right shoulder, or maybe the right side of your body, that left hand. And then this time, we're going to look over to the left. And breathe here for 3. Slowly drop your head, like this time, imagine I'm leading with my nose, and drop my head, like I'm sniffing my right armpit, and then I'm going to drop my head down through the center, get a nice stretch in the back of my neck, and then I'm going to sniff basically the left armpit, and come back up. And then I'll do the same thing, I say little wiggles in transition, and do the same thing on the opposite side. Take a deep inhale. This time the right arm touches the right wall. Deep inhale, and then exhale. Imagine pulling the shoulder across your body. Shoulder, 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 shoulder. Okay, my shoulder can't move. Now I bend this elbow, and then maybe grab the left side of your shoulder, your back. Take a deep inhale here. And then exhale. Kind of like you're sniffing that left armpit. Slowly roll that chin, your neck down, like your head is going to your heart. And then sniff the right armpit, and kind of look up. And then you can be back center. Unravel this right arm, and just wiggle. How are you feeling? Good, bad, yes, no, fine. Okay. Left arm can again reach down, did this one earlier, and then shoot that right arm up, opening that right shoulder, and then just a baby bend. If this feels good, this is a challenge, so watch your balance, but if you would like, you can hold on to the left side, hold onto the chair with your left hand, take that right foot, and maybe we cross it over, or we put it in front, as we stretch over to the left. I call this banana pose, because we kind of send our hips out to the right. Just getting a nice juicy stretch. Before we were stretching here, this time we're a little lower in the hips, stretching here. And then as always, let's do our 3 really deep breaths. Slowly unravel. So you can take that right foot back out, find your strong base. I just like to bend the knees. And then slowly come back up to standing. Right arm reaches up one last time, and then just drop forward. And then again, we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side of the chair. So similar stretch as we did earlier. I did first. Right arm goes down. We're going to inhale that left arm up to the side. Take a breath here. 1 deep inhale, 1 deep exhale. And then to get a deeper stretch this time in the hip area, if it's in your practice, maybe for support, grab off the chair. Take your left foot and either put it in front or maybe cross over that right foot. Like a little banana. And breathe into this. I feel the stretch right in here. And slowly slowly unravel. Open the feet. Get a nice juicy bend to the knees. Before we change, we're gonna switch that left hand back to the side. Nice juicy stretch, and just let it fall. And then just wiggle, maybe dance, get a little motion here. And do a little open and close. Think about everything that we've opened up so far. So we started in our neck, and then we went down to our shoulders. And now let's just do some cat cows. This is gonna look different for everyone's body. If you wanna take a seat, then take a seat. If not, I can find a variation for those that wanna stand. I'm gonna turn sideways in my chair. You don't have to. If you want to, you can. I just want you guys to see what I'm doing in this motion. So before anything, again, before we even move, take a second, and I do this with my eyes closed, but of course you can follow me if you want. See how your seat's seated. So I can see, look in the mirror, I can see my spine is pretty straight. So from your core, see if you just get a little more active in your core as you sit up really tall. Sometimes if I push my chin up, I notice my core kind of aligns. So take a second, just stack it over heart over pelvis. On our inhale, my heart is gonna go forward. I like to keep my hands on the knees for this one. And I'm gonna inhale, my heart goes forward, and my head goes back. If I was on all fours, this would be cow pose. Let me see if this is still cow pose. When I'm ready to exhale, my heart is gonna press back towards my spine. My belly button is gonna go towards my spine as I drop my head. That was one. Let's do 6 of these. So inhale, heart goes forward. Head goes back, open the heart. And I'm just gonna turn so it brings me this way. And then exhale, push everything back. Head drops. Belly button goes to your spine, heart goes to your spine. Inhale, bring your heart towards me, forward, forward, forward. Maybe the head goes back, maybe look up. Exhale, shoot it all back. Inhale once more, forward. Heart goes forward, head goes back. Exhale, send it all back. Heart goes back, belly button goes back, head goes down. I think this is our 4th inhale. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Let's do this last set. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. And then just wiggle in the spine and the shoulders and the neck. And then we're going to do the same with those side stretches we've been doing. So the left hand is going to reach down towards the ground. Right hand is going to shoot up. And if you have it, go ahead and bend to the left side. If not, that's fine. You can stay right here. Either way, we're going to breathe. Let's breathe here for 3. Letting our head, our left ear get heavy towards our left shoulder. And then if you have it, go ahead and look up towards that right hand. Little stretch on the neck. And let that right hand come forward towards me as you sit up slowly and come back down towards the ground. Same thing this time on the opposite side. My right hand is going to reach towards the ground. Left hand is going to shoot up and over. Let that right ear get really heavy towards the ground. And breathe. If it's in your practice, go ahead and look up towards that left hand. Take 2 deep breaths here. And slowly bring that left hand forward towards me as you come up to seated. As everything, okay? Slap my shoulder. As everything, we're going to stack up, head over heart. part of the pelvis. And you inhale, pull the shoulders away from the ears. And then forward fold like we did when we were standing at our hips. And this time just reach towards your toes. Opening up in the back here. Let your head drop if it's comfortable, if it's in your practice. Listen to your body. And then just like before, like we did when we're standing, I'm gonna bring our left hand center. This time the right hand is gonna shoot up and you can kind of push off. So if this is uncomfortable, you can push up. Not everybody has to do the same pose. Maybe I'm seated more, maybe that's better for my back, my spine, my heart. Maybe I like the stretch when I come lower. I would always say maybe try both and listen to where your body's comfortable. And just breathe. And then slowly let that right hand come down. Kind of let your body just get heavy as you come back to forward fold. Same thing on the left side now. The right hand is going to reach towards the ground. Left hand is going to shine up to the ceiling. It's your body, it's your practice, so listen to what feels best internally. Maybe this downward motion is a lot on your head, your heart. So you slowly kind of sit up. Everybody has a different flow. Either way, we're just going to breathe. Slowly come down. Hands go to the ground. You can wiggle the toes. And then just take your hands and kind of walk your hands up towards your knees as you sit up. We're doing this just to make us move really slow today. When your hands get to your knees, you keep walking up. Now that I'm sitting up at least here, again, I'm gonna take my time, walk my hands back, stack head over heart, heart over pelvis. We're doing some gentle twist. Gonna inhale both of my hands up. Exhale, this time, bring your right hand to, if you can, bring it to the right, outside of this right chair. Maybe your left hand goes to that right hip. Maybe it comes down. Either way, it's like I'm twisting my heart over to the right. I'm gonna take an inhale, if I can, sit taller in the twist. And then when I exhale, if I can, I'm gonna look over my right shoulder. And then when I am out of a range of motion, just with my eyeballs, I'm gonna look over to the right. So deep twist to the right, and just take 3 deep breaths here. I just like to twist again, because it just gives our organs a nice little, like you can feel the twist internally too. We think about yoga being our limbs and our spine a lot, but also the inside of your body gets a nice twist, your lungs, your diaphragm, your liver, your gallbladder, your stomach. Slowly, let's twist out of here. You can bring your head back forward, arms back forward. Take a second wiggle in the spine, the neck, and the shoulders. Some motion, do a little dance. And then we'll do the same thing on the left. Inhale, both your hands up tall. Exhale, twist back to the left side. So maybe you hold to the back of the chair. Maybe your right hand goes to the outside of the left leg. On the inhale, if you can, you sit up even in the twist. On the exhale, if you can, look over that left shoulder. Moving into the twist. Slowly unravel here. Taking your time, moving in slow motion. And let's stick our right leg out diagonal. So listen to your body. You can start here. And if you have it, you can stick it out towards the side. Listen to your body, your hips. If you want, I suggest coming forward on the chair just to open your range of motion. But maybe you do need the back support and you lean back. Either way, the right leg is out long. Take a minute and take your toes and point them. So everyone's toes are pointed, pointed, pointed. And then flex, flex, flex. Point, point, point. Flex, flex, flex. One more time. Point, point, point. Flex, flex, flex. Keep it flexed. Take a deep inhale. And like your upper body is melting like ice cream, melt your body towards the right. And just like everything else, we're going to do 3 deep body breaths here. After that third exhale, go ahead, drag this right knee in, keep your upper body down, and then slowly come back up to seated, bring that right knee back, center on the chair. Before we do anything, all our transitions, we're gonna take a minute, stack head over heart, drop your pelvis tall in the spine. Maybe this is the tallest we've set up all practice. Take a deep inhale here. Left leg is gonna shoot out. Like to find our position. So even on the left side, I like to just come forward on the chair. Maybe you do like to lean back, listen to your body when you need. We're gonna start with our toes flex back towards our face. And then go ahead, point, point, point. Flex, flex, flex. Point, point, point. Flex, flex, flex. Let's do one more point. One more flex. I don't know if we did 4 on the other side, just do one more. And then flex that foot back. Take a deep inhale. And then melt upper body as you're turning to a liquid down to the left side. Get yourself a head in. There's no really right or wrong as long as you're breathing. And you shouldn't really be hurting. I would suggest just maybe an inch outside of your comfort zone. So it's not too much of a deep, deep stretch. But it is just a little bit of a change of range of motion. And then slowly bring that left leg in. Let's start. Okay, we're gonna get a little funky here. If I'm doing too much, just let me know. We're gonna start and kick that right foot up. Flex the toes, kick that right foot up. Once it's here, I like to come forward. See if you can even lift it high. Lift it as high as that right foot goes. When you feel that little shake, that stretch, just breathe into it. If it gets too much, you can drop out of here. Activating our core. And then slowly lower. Hope you felt that in this hamstring and the core a little bit. Do the same thing on the left side. Send that left leg out. Maybe kind of squeeze your core preemptively, just letting your body know what you're about to do. And slowly lift that left leg up, flex those toes, lift it as high as you can get that left leg. And just breathe here. If this is too much, you're welcome to let it go. Just breathe. Let it go. Bring your knees like 90 degrees. Bring your hips 90 degrees and you sit tall. And then just gonna bounce that weight out. So I'm coming to my toes, with some space underneath my heels, and just bounce. Maybe alternate, but just bounce, bounce, bounce. Get some motion. We did some tapping motions on Thursday. So if you want, we can come down to our feet, tap ankles, tap the shins, bring it up. This is good for circulation. Bring it up to your kneecaps, your thighs, and your back of the legs, your hips, and slowly we can come out of here. If everyone can, let's see if you can lift that right knee over like you're crossing your legs. If this does not feel good, I would not do it. I don't want to leave anybody in pain here. I do want to push us outside of our comfort zone. Once you cross that knee, we're gonna go for another twist. This one you should see if you can feel it in a different piece of your back, your spine. Like before, left hand is gonna connect to the right knee and look over to the right. This one does not have to be, last time we did a deep twist and we really reached towards the back of our chair. This time just look, maybe just look to the right as we twist and breathe. And then slowly come back centered. If it's in your range of motion, can you bring that right knee out and open? So my right heel is towards my left knee. Is that okay? And then same thing we're doing? It's okay if it's not. If this is too much, you can keep it here. You also don't have to cross. These are just variations. Everybody's body is different. So another variation is just crossing at the ankles. But if you have it here, maybe you can take that right ankle towards that left knee. We're gonna sit up really tall. And then we're gonna fold over towards our left leg. So we're all doing the similar type of stretch, we're just changing the range of motion each time. And everybody's different, the stretch is gonna look and feel different to everybody. But either way, let's just breathe into it. I feel a nice juicy stretch on my right side and my hip and my lower back. A little psoas stretch. And slowly reach back up. The psoas, I don't know if it's tendons or muscles, but we have a series like your spine is stacked. Your spine is here, and your hips are here. You have a lot of hips in you have the joints in your hips here. The psoas is like it goes this way. I don't know if it's muscles or tendons, but it attaches your upper body to your lower body. So when we do this, it will stretch in our psoas muscles, which helps us just breathe, especially if you have sciatica. I do the same thing on the opposite side. So you can listen to your body. If you want to just cross the ankles, that's fine. If it's in your practice, we can start here. Cross our left knee over our right knee. Take a deep inhale. As always, stack head over heart, heart over pelvis. Deep inhale here. And then look to the left. Doesn't have to be a deep stretch this time. Just stretch to the left. And if it's in your practice, you can say here, this is where you are. If it's in your practice, let's bring that left knee, bring our left ankle on top of our right knee. Take a deep inhale here. And then over towards the right side body, just let yourself melt. Finding a nice juicy stretch. Hopefully in the psoas, our lower back. I would say just find an inch outside your comfort zone and breathe. And then slowly, just sort of gentle uncross for our knees and our hips. I like to take this knee kind of back down, maybe bring the right knee in as you bring the left knee over. Uncross, being gentle with our bodies. This time, shoot both your knees out wide and forward, fold. It does not have to be deep. If you want to reach towards the ground, you want to reach towards your toes. Listen to your body and your back. Just breathe. Again, I'm always going to suggest just finding an inch outside of your comfort zone. And then very slowly, go ahead, stack up. Stack up. And slow, slow, slow. Again, I like to think of the little pieces of my spine literally stacking. From tall, getting tall, tall, tall. I'm going to close out the practice. Give myself one last, let's give it two. say to myself, thank you for this practice, thank you for this flow. I really do appreciate you guys for trying something new. And I'm gonna inhale again, open. Exhale again, just give yourself a hug. Sometimes just thanking our body. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, I'm just letting your chair support you. I'm gonna lean back into the chair, letting the chair support my weight, letting my eyes get heavy. And then I'm gonna do whatever feels comfortable. So maybe I'm gonna let the head drop. Maybe I feel better when my head is up. Maybe I let the hands go down. But just let yourself relax. I'm gonna do 3 with deep breaths here. Practice, wiggle the fingers and the toes. We take our head from side to side. Shoulders can go up and down. We can take one last little dance here. If you wake the body up, maybe our fingertips towards the ceiling. Maybe just kind of bring your knees up and your hands in. And just relax. Come back to seated. I just want to say thank you for flowing with me today. I know this is outside your normal practice, but we appreciate the breath. And we'll go to you guys breathe during all deep stretches. So feel like good juicy stretch in your back, your spine. All of these are little things you can add to your everyday. Just thank you for flowing with me. Namaste. I can put those back in the chairs if you guys want. I know you guys want to. I don't mind.